Hello, Limitless family, and welcome back to another bonus episode of August. This whole month, we're talking about social life. And on Monday, we talked about finding your circle and attracting aligned friendships. We talked about how to release the old friendships that don't align with you anymore and how to recognize new ones and create a space for connection that matches your growth. But here's the truth. Finding those friendships is just the beginning. The real magic is in nurturing and keeping them strong. So today I want to dive into nurturing aligned friendships with you and how to deepen those bonds and how to actually keep those relationships that truly matter. Because aligned friendships aren't just meant to pass through your life. They meant to grow with you. They meant to support you. And they meant to become part of the beautiful foundation of your limitless life. And I want you to hold this thought as we begin. Aligned friendships are like gardens. You don't just need to find them. You need to water them because consistency is really so much more important. And I want you to remember that aligned relationships thrive on consistency, not on intensity. We sometimes believe that we need to spend hours together every week or consistently checking in to keep the friendship alive. But the truth is, small but consistent acts mean so much more than rare, dramatic gestures. Think of that garden. You don't dump an entire bucket of water once a month and you expect it to thrive. You water it a little at a time, but often. That's how aligned friendships work. A thoughtful text, a voice note, a shared laugh over a meme, a quick thinking of you message. Consistency says, I see you. I care. You matter. So think for a moment. Who could you send a quick thinking of you message today? Aligned friendships are built on honesty. And that means being very clear about what you need and about setting your boundaries. Sometimes we're afraid to set boundaries with friends because we don't want to seem distant. But boundaries actually building trust. They let your friends know where you stand. So friendships feel safe. They feel respectful. If you don't have time to spend with a friend, you can just say, I love spending time with you, but I also need to recharge or do whatever you need to do. You can also say something like, I want to celebrate with you, but I can't afford that trip right now. That's not pushing someone away. It's inviting them to know the real you. And in aligned friendships, boundaries are not seen as rejections. They're seen as clarity. Is there a boundary that you've been afraid to express to a friend? Now, another big important information to remember about aligned friendships is that aligned friends celebrate you. They don't compete with you. True friends clap when you win. They don't get jealous when you succeed. They genuinely happy for you. But celebration works both ways. If you want friendships that celebrate your growth, you also must celebrate their growth. Sometimes comparison sneaks in quietly and we think, she moving ahead faster than me. Or why not me? But in aligned friendships, another person's success is proof of what's possible, not proof of what you lack. Make it a practice to speak life into your friends. Tell them, I'm proud of you. I believe in you. I see how hard you're working. Because when you celebrate each other, you multiply the joy. And that's what keeps friendships strong. Who can you celebrate this week? Just because they deserve to feel seen. And here's a final piece: allowing space for change. You and your friendships, you and your friends are going to evolve. Life will shift. Interest will change. Career, families, seasons. It's all natural. The beauty of aligned friendships is that they grow with you, even if you're not always at the same path. This means giving grace when someone is in a busy season, or honoring when they need space. It means letting your friendships evolve instead of forcing it to look like it used to be. Aligned friendships are flexible. They bend, they don't break. How can you give your friend more space to grow while actually staying connected? As we close, let's return to the anchor quote. Aligned friendships are gardens. You don't just find them, you water them. Friendships that match your growth are rare and are so beautiful, but they don't stay strong by accident. They thrive with you. Stay consistent. Communicate needs and boundaries. Celebrate instead of competing. Allow space for change. So my challenge for you this week is simply to choose one aligned friendship and water it. Send a message, set a date, celebrate a win, or simply say, I'm grateful for you. Because aligned friendships aren't just about who walked into your life. They are about who stayed and grows with you. Thank you for being here with me today, my limitless family. In this session, I hope it touched you. And I hope you can share this with someone who you consider part of your circle. Let's keep building friendships that are deep, meaningful, and limitless. And until next time, remember, you are already having the power to create and nurture the connections that your soul is craving.